That was terrible.
I don't care. Let's just go.
Hey, how's it going, guys? Alright, mic's working.
Yeah?
Cool.
Alright.
I'm going to transition over to the game of the month, which is unfortunately cursed, apparently, as we found out.
Well, let's get off of this.
The settings screen. We're playing the Novelist for the game of the month.
How do I get?
Interviewed Kent Hudson at the last club meeting, and I have to go change something in the stream settings. 1
I
second.
have to hit escape. Okay.
Yeah, so we're playing the Novelist. William and I will be taking turns. If you're familiar with the game, it's a story, heavily dynamic story-based game. And
Down or up?
I'll do it. We're playing the Novelist. It's a game. I should just drop it. It's clashing with our audio here. So we're gonna play the Novelist. The music is apparently procedurally generated, which is also awesome. So we're gonna be taking turns here. We're gonna be using the stealth mode. So William, why don't you go ahead and start us off?
All right.
I'm just making sure that we're actually on
Okay,
the
this
game.
is really loud.
It's super. Then you can also lower the volume on the.
I'll just have them like this.
Okay,
Then you can hear it too.
that's true.
All right, starting a new game,
Let's go.
and we're doing.
definitely gonna do stuff.
Yeah, probably.
No,
What? Well, it's
we don't
too
need
late
to
now.
tell you. It
The
is too
Type
late.
Fighter's going. You got the title on the screen.
Oh yeah, right.
What? Oh.
What are you saying?
There's like a record player there. A sack of firewood.
This is
Fade
it.
to white. Fade from
look
white.
at this place.
Still can't believe the deal we got.
Where's my room?
Right up there, buddy.
Huh?
This is a WAS the game, by the way. So
Wisden mouse.
WAS the mouse, yeah. No. There is a mode that is point and click. You are correct, though. So in the stealth mode, you're able to possess objects in order to hide from the Kaplan family. Look at the leather and dining table. Press space. So this is where we get the contextual clues in order to find out exactly what's happening. So go ahead and read this.
Mr. Kaplan, welcome to your home for the summer. We're very excited to have you. This is one of our most popular properties, and I'm sure you and your family will have a memorable visit. We have booked you through August 31st. Your security deposit has cleared, and our cleaning service freshened everything up on Saturday. You can buy groceries at McClendon's in town, and if you'd like to eat dinner out, there are quite a few restaurants in Meridian Avenue, just off Fairview. If you have any questions, or if you run into any trouble at all, please don't hesitate to call. Pete Fuller, Haniger Rentals, Sydney Bluffs, Oregon. It's Oregon, right?
Yes, I'm pretty sure it's
Cool.
Alright. There you go.
So yeah, I guess I'm a ghost then.
You are a ghost. That is the entire premise of this game. The office is across from you, I believe. And to your right? Yeah. Played a little bit of this, so.
Nice, well lit house.
Yeah, it is. It's
Nice.
really nice control.
We'll be back in a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, this is plenty loud.
We should actually lower it, because then the mic will catch it.
Okay,
Oh, wait. I got this. Watch this. Boom, transition. Now, okay, now Alt-Tab.
Wait.
Alt-Tab. Yeah, and then we go to just change the volume. Okay,
let's turn it down to 50.
sure. And then boom, transition back. Wow, smooth. Like you've done this before. Like we're actually professional broadcasters. I have to raise the volume now because you lowered it. That's okay. Intended. Your goal in these chapters is to figure out the dilemma which facing Dan and decide how he should resolve the situation. Each member of the family desires a different outcome, and it's up to you to decide which path to take. If you remain undetected and learn the desires of more than one character, you can uncover compromises that will help the family.
And Dan is the father.
Correct. So, one of the key elements of this game is that the each chapter or act is actually in a random order every time you play. So the title of this act is Writer's Block. Return to the office and look upstairs and look for a clue. Remember, you cannot be spotted by the Kaplans here.
What happens if you're spotted?
You lose.
Okay.
So go
Okay.
ahead and hop out of the light.
This looks pretty clear.
Go ahead and read the book.
Can't believe I just wrote one.
Oh, there's narration.
Right. There, again. Those two words are the only damn thing I can't keep apart. It's been since high school. Dad,
Andy Kaplan, little-known author of Tramer's Way and Windsong, has run out of steam. Closed my eyes last night and saw a literary register article about myself. That was the first line. Paul wants 3 chapters next week, and so far I've got 2,000 words so sloppy I can barely read them. I cannot blow my schedule. Paul said Grofield's been very clear about what comes next if I keep slipping deadlines. Why did this happen as soon as we got here? This was supposed to simplify things, but so far it's been nothing but staring at a blank page.
Ooh. All right then.
Alcohol.
Yeah, alcohol. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Kid-friendly stream. Yep. Let's go ahead and drop the page. I would possess something immediately.
Ooh.
You found one of Dan's writings. Now that you know what's troubling him, you should search the house for him to discover more about his dilemma. This is why I didn't think you should
Ooh,
do. You should
saw
bother.
somebody.
Yeah, this is why I didn't think you should bother with the tutorial here because it's relatively straightforward.
Ooh.
When you look at the character, you can press space to see what to think about. Oh, hello. Look, he's thinking.
Okay. Oh.
The cloud around Dan's head indicates that he's remembering specific moments in the past, so now you can explore his memories. You must backstab him. No, you have to appear behind him and press space.
Huh.
You're in his memory, explore freely. You cannot be caught in this mode, essentially.
Makes sense.
Yep, press... let's see. Yep. So now you want to look around for Dan and try and find what's happening in this memory. You're not going to find it. Yep, where are you going? It's not in the bathroom. I would check outside. Yeah.
Why do we put this mic here?
There wasn't a better place for it though. We could actually put it on the other side if you want. Could
Well, then it'd be hard to hear you.
It's a good mic. Oh, it's not gonna.
Put it on top of here?
Sure, that works. That also works.
Alright. So, treble.
No, because now it's picking up the fan a little bit more.
Alright.
That's
okay.
not blocking you too much.
Yeah, I can see you now.
Did you learn anything?
Okay.
Try going downstairs, see if there's anything else.
Ah.
There you go.
Oop.
Hop out. Spacebar. You look at him. Huh. There you go.
rode into town the other day. He saw some kids his age playing on swings in the park, and I could tell he wanted to go play with them. Got me thinking, did we swing the pendulum too far just to get him away from those bullies? Kids can bounce back quick sometimes. What if this is the worst thing we could have done? He asked how Daddy's book was going, not even thinking. I said, great, my man. Felt awful right away. It's a white lie, sure, but why not be honest? When he was younger, he was just a bundle of physical needs, but now he's like a mental, emotional sponge.
He's around Linda and me all the time, and I can see him changing every day in 1,000 small ways. That scares the hell out of me. What am I teaching him with a world mind?
Alright, so keep looking.
Oh.
Oh, never mind.
Well,
So might as well hit. I would possess something, then hit E.
yeah, just looking around the house. So,
This
it's a house.
Yeah, it's a house. It's very well built.
So I can.
Oh, okay. You have to be standing to exit the memory.
Ah. Oh.
Dan, we're back.
Oh, someone entered the front door. When they're entering the house, you should look for their clues and try and figure out what they need for this particular day.
Hmm.
So try to remain undetected here.
And fishing poles. Oh.
The procedurally generated music is very, very ambient. Maybe we can play later. Ooh, this is a tricky one. How you gonna read their memories if they're so close?
Ooh.
Also, Dan just came down.
I am the zombies.
He basically is. He's a ghost.
Hey, bud.
I don't think it is.
2 bathrooms. Interesting.
You explore the house and you try to figure out exactly what the each of the Kaplans in the family want, and then you decide which one to pick. Or if you're sneaky about it, you can find a compromise that works for multiple members of the family.
Can't really get behind him here.
Yeah. I know you're thinking of another genre either. It's not a mystery. It's kind of like a choose your own adventure kind of thing. Yeah.
Where'd the mom go? There's the mom.
You gotta read one of their memories here,
Yeah.
or you gotta find contextual clues in your environment. Either or. The light is expiring. You should move. Nice.
Shit.
Good one. Good one. You can also find like pieces of paper around the house as well. She doesn't have a memory. Go ahead and... So see if you can find maybe a piece of paper on the table, discarded thing.
It's like some wine on the table, telephone, toaster.
So they're planning on drinking tonight. Fishing pole. How's Tommy doing?
He was playing in his room last I checked. Let's see, we were just here. It's not helping. Huh.
No, there he is. Daddy said he'd be my buddy here.
Oh.
They just walk past each other.
Yeah. Great buddies, huh?
Yep. See if you can.
Ah.
Yep.
Just sneak up on this child.
Nice.
Oh.
Nothing else? Do you have any drawings anywhere? Oh, like the one right there. Yep. That's one. You gotta.
You have to get closer?
You have to get close to it. You have to get close to it.
Yep. Great reading.
He's sad, man. You can always see your progress to find out what you need to do to move forward. You can also press escape to check the help screen for all that stuff.
Okay.
I tab. Search the house for more clues. So you need to find more clues to find the memory of what each of the characters wants in
So
this
we-
particular chapter.
So I can check his memories then.
You can. You have to find a way to trigger it, though.
Hmm.
Keep looking.
So have you played this?
I have a couple of chapters, yes. You need to be a little bit more active about looking around, like on that table, everywhere, like in the other room that you're looking at, to your left. To your left. Yeah, down there. To your right.
Wait, what?
Like right there. There's a note on the door. There's a note on the desk right there. You gotta like jump out and read those. Those will give you contextual clues as to what's happening. Pick up more canvases, art to throw anywhere in town, galleries or studios.
Hmm.
So someone's looking for art equipment. Okay, so that's a good clue. Walking in,
That's a note there, you think?
probably. Although she's looking at it.
What if I give it a flicker? Yeah?
She doesn't
Yeah.
care. She's not interested.
Just liking that TV though. Maybe if I... Oh. Yeah? Anything?
Try jumping over to the light post over there. There is, try that room right there. Art studio. Check around. There's stuff here. Hop out. Okay, so it's a drawing the kid made and they're playing a board game.
Alright. Yeah, board games.
Art supplies, a backpack.
Oh.
Notebook right there. Notebook on the table behind you.
Yep, yep.
Oh,
Ah,
good one.
Such a crazy thought. The three of us all alone in this house
all summer. I never thought we could afford a place like this, but the price surprised us both when we saw it. I wonder if there's something wrong with it. Maybe it has a raccoon problem or a toilet that backs up. Guess we'll find out soon enough. Oh, and I'm painting again. I got set up today. I felt a buzz right away. So much time to work. I haven't had a space like this in forever, probably since I left the studio. I went straight into a new piece today, got lost, looked up to see it was 2 hours later. I think this new one has promise, though I still have some rust to shake off. Speaking of which, I'm going to go check on Dan and see if his new office is doing anything for him. He's pretty frustrated, but he has to figure something out soon, or this place won't be any different than home.
Okay, so
She's clearly-
the mom is painting.
Mom was painting. She's concerned about Dan, the husband.
Naturally. What else we got? That's just firewood there.
And she's still in the,
So I
Tommy's
want
coming
to check
down.
that. Huh?
I know. Tommy's down here too.
Hey, Mommy. Hey, Pumpkin. Blast off.
Alright, let's see what's over here.
In the kitchen again?
Uh,
Could try checking with Dan.
yeah. Is he working? Nope.
No? Is he in his room?
Is that over? That's... Yeah, where is Dan?
There's a paper there
What-
though. Now you gotta hop out, man.
Taking up all of your time, or is anything new going on? We've been up here for a week or so, and I can already tell it's going to be great for painting. There are hardly any distractions, and this house has a room they called the conservatory in the brochure, which really just means it has a lot of windows. Whatever they call it, it's a great space for working. The second floor blocks most of the northern light, but I'll manage. I took Tommy down to the beach today, and you should have seen how excited he was. I wish I'd brought my camera. He kept looking back up at the house like he couldn't believe it was so small from down there. He seems to have taken to this place really well so far, which is such a load off my mom.
Didn't know it was full back. So awesome. Anyway, let me know how things are going. Please.
Alright. A little bit more about the wife. There's another thing next to the desk right there, yeah. It's flashing right there, you can see it.
Oh yeah, so it is. Oh,
Oh, two things.
Alice listens in on the phone call. Problem.
Problem. Road and sympathy for Alice. Solvable? Probably not. Too cheap and easy. Seen at the lake. Alice sees them there. Could definitely work. What the heck?
Come up and.
Comeuppance for Scott. Alice stays innocent. Sarah sees who Scott really is. Yeah, I think that works.
It's probably one of Dan's notes, I guess.
Probably.
Mr. and Mrs. Kaplan. I hope this reaches you before you leave for the summer. I know we went over this in my office, but I think Tommy's a wonderful child, and I'll feel better putting my recommendation in writing. Children develop at different speeds, and Tommy shows no signs of a serious learning disorder, so the most important thing is to be patient and supportive. Make sure he does his reading exercise each day in a calm, loving environment. Make sure not to show disappointment when he struggles, which he will at first. Show encouragement when he succeeds, as self-confidence is critical at his age. If he fails to make progress with the exercises I've included, you may want to take him to the local pediatrician for further recommendations.
Oh.
I hope this is of some help. I look forward to seeing Tommy this September. Mrs. McMillan. A teacher, I guess. Or some sort
Is he
of
like...
school advisor.
You could have dyslexia or something.
Yeah?
Maybe he's just having a hard time.
Ooh.
You've discovered enough about the character to find out how they wanted to solve their chapter.
He did?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you want to look around. I would try looking at Tommy's memories now, because I think that was what triggered their...
Maybe. Let's see. What's happening here?
Dan's reading.
I don't think I can make that. Oh, wait. Yeah. Should I risk it?
Go for it, go.
Oh, good to hear from you. Listen,
things are taking a little longer than expected. I feel good about this one, but I haven't quite brought some of the threads together. It's just an execution hiccup, not a lack of ideas. This is the most complicated book I've ever tried to write, and let's just say I have a newfound respect for guys like Dickens and Joyce who can juggle 10 threads at once without getting lost. I'm figuring some of this stuff out the hard way, I guess you could say. Anyway, the outline I sent you is still good, those are still the beats, those are still the themes I plan to explore.
I'll keep you posted.
Okay.
Alright.
So I guess Paul's the guy he's working
more about his
for.
fighting. Yeah. And away we go. See, again, I would try and find Tommy. Maybe he's in his room again.
That's what I'm thinking, yeah.
There he is. Try and catch him on the stairs. Nope.
If he's going to the living room, there'll be so many people there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's probably doing that. I think he just like walks in between. It's a great vacation they're having, huh?
At least they're all in the same room now. Looks like a happy family.
It'll be impossible to sneak up on them. What are they watching?
You can still read some of their thoughts while they're,
Oh.
He knows it's a lie.
Huh.
We read his notebook. To choose this character's outcome, find the object in blue text and select it. So if you want to go with Dan's outcome, we pick the notebook. Hit E. So now we know that if we want to pick Dan's solution, which is I'm assuming just work on his book, we click the notebook.
Okay. I want to find out what they want. Which I can't right now, but so. What are they watching? That's
Static.
not anything.
The glorious channel of Static. That's my personal favorite.
Where's the mall?
I don't know. Kids alone now.
Yeah.
Oh, quick before Dan comes up. Quick! Oh, okay, yeah, I wouldn't drop it right on top of him.
Yeah.
Come on, Tommy. What's he doing?
He's playing with his cars there.
Aw.
He's yeah.
There's crayons over there on the desk. Read his thoughts? What's he thinking? What's that board game he's got over there? Hold on. I can't really make that out.
Yeah.
Oh, go. Go.
This-
Drop. Nothing?
Oh.
Ah, there we go.
Okay.
He looks pretty sad there, yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
cool.
Check
This
the
is
board
just
game.
like a game over if it gets spot, or
Yeah.
Racing Roger.
Alright. Look around. See what else he's got.
Interesting how the text is like
Yeah, it's a little bit more higher.
like we're meant to be able to read it.
the details of the game don't matter.
Like his racing cars.
Yeah. He's in the cars.
I don't think there's enough colors in that crayons to
For
make
all the
these.
things, he's holding one, so
I can imagine that's a brown crayon.
sure. Why does his bathroom have 2 doors?
Okay, I'm guessing he's probably at the living room. Huh?
Makes sense to me. Ooh, they're outside.
Oh yeah, you don't have to. Okay. Oh. All right.
Exit and immediately like jump to a light.
Oh, yes.
All right. So
Alright,
read his
let's-
thoughts again. Read his thoughts again. There you go.
Oh, okay.
So the board game is the option there. So let's try and find
Racing Roger.
the moms now.
So we find all the stuff in the house.
Try and find the moms now.
Then we read all their memories.
Yep.
And then we find out what they want.
Exactly. That's how you get engrossed in the story.
What's happening? Oh, perfect.
Yep. I'd be fast about it though.
Shit.
So we haven't found everything for her to access her memory yet. It says search for memories. Try again. Try again closer. Yeah, I jumped to the light. Yeah. Gotta get close. Gotta get close.
I think that might. I think he might spot us like all the way through.
Probably. Try flickering to get Dan to move so that you can. Oh.
Okay.
Just say, hey, how's it going? That is part of the ambient clues, though. How they don't really like have a conversation. They just sort of say, hey, how's it going? I think Tommy was walking in. That turned around.
Yeah. I think he went over that way.
He's just in here. Go back to the mom. See if we can maneuver around her.
Why does this family have to be a family?
I know. Stop that.
What if we give it a? Okay. That.
Okay, she's going away and he's checking on it. Perfect.
All right.
So hopefully, I think Tommy's still in his. They're both going in the same room. Or is he going? She's going. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Then she's gonna. Oh.
Nope.
That doesn't help.
That does not help.
He's just gonna gaze out the window. He's gonna play rocket ship.
Yeah.
She's gonna do that.
No one knows. God, I don't think we've neglected her that much yet. Jeez.
I mean, we're on the ground floor though.
She's gonna jump out on the ground floor.
Maybe she tried to make a break for it.
It could be.
Take the kid and run.
Ooh, spooky.
That would be an interesting outcome.
Oh.
You could do it fast, maybe, if you didn't turn around.
Oh, I don't think I can.
Well, if you would have done it now, you would have been fine. But too late. Is he gonna leave? Nope.
Is she just gonna?
I would try do it again, but do it faster.
I have a feeling she's gonna be there a long time.
So do it again, but do it faster.
No.
Uh,
What about Ooh.
there you go. Okay, do it fast. Go fast.
No.
Okay, so you have to be close to explore the memory.
Okay.
You gotta be way closer.
What are you looking at? Oh.
If he knows there's something wrong, he's not showing it. We told him this is just a fun family vacation, and he seems to like it here so far. But this might be it for Dan and me. Neither one of us has said the word yet, but I know it's right there under the surface. we've been dancing around it. I can't even bring myself to write the word here. Writing it would be almost as bad as saying it, because once it's there, it becomes real, a thing we have to deal with. I'm not ready for that yet. We agreed to make this a fresh start. I meant it. I think he did too. Now we just have to treat each day like a new beginning.
Ooh.
Okay.
The plot thickens.
Oh,
They seem happy here.
okay.
I wish we knew which one was first, right?
What'd you say? Okay. Alright, so
No,
that's,
keep looking. It didn't say. Oh, it did. There it is.
Alright, so now I just have to-
Exit and immediately go to a light.
Fuck.
Quick, go to the light.
Okay.
We're good. We're good. Nothing happened. We're good.
Why did it do that?
Alright, that's, alright.
What was that?
Hey honey, what you doing? Blasting off.
Alright, so...
Oh, that was her making a. Okay.
What?
No, never mind. So, notebook, a ball of wine, or racing Roger.
Alright, so now we have a choice.
You have a choice, but do you think? So now we have the option. Do you think there's a compromise between any of these? Keep exploring, and let's see if we can find one.
Okay.
Because the compromise system is how you can kind of get ahead of the game.
Let's see, I think we read that already.
We did. So now we know what each person wants. Now we have to find something that works for multiple people. Like, what's that green book thing on the bookshelf?
Huh?
It's
Chinese checkers?
it's Chinese
Regular
checkers.
checkers?
Never mind. Oh,
I guess we're good.
yeah, a little spooky.
It's so hard to tell. I'm just a shadow.
I'm sure there'll be a visible indication.
Yeah.
Maybe fishing? I don't know. Yeah, maybe fishing. They could take the family out fishing. Try walking up to the fishing poles and see if you can do anything.
I think we're
Try
I think we're okay
walking.
here.
Yeah.
Nope. Ooh.
It seems like you have to get close to stuff though. Maybe try keep reading their thoughts after if that doesn't work.
Yeah, that's not.
Okay. See if you can. I don't know.
Hi, Mama.
So much time to paint. To make sure no one here bullies Tommy.
Wait, where did?
Yeah, where'd Tommy go?
I just heard him.
I know.
Oh.
What happened? Oh, there he is. There he is.
Gonna win this time. No, don't know what that means.
If you can't, maybe if we can't find the compromise in a little bit here, maybe you should just pick one.
All right, so I guess he can work on his book with his notebook. They could share some wine. They can play a game.
So who do you want to benefit? Do you want to have Dan focus on his work, Linda focus on their marriage, or Tommy be a kid? You are the driver's seat here, so it's your decision.
I think he should work a bit on his book.
Okay.
Let's see, that was in his office. Because nope, that's not an office. It was on the first floor.
It was on the second.
Oh. Is it, nope.
No, you were right.
All right. I think.
Next book.
We read that. You were looking at the room before.
Oh, it's in the bedroom.
Yes, correct.
Nope. No. Yes. That guy. Oh yeah, I guess he just dropped it down there.
Yep. You could go for it now. Wait, what's that blue thing?
Towels?
Those are towels. Wait, did you read the thing on his?
Did I read his towels?
Did you read that? No, did you read that thing next to the lantern right there? Did we read that?
Probably. I think I remember doing this.
Okay.
Oh, I guess we can.
Yeah, I think we did, but just check it.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, go for it.
sweating to wash my hands.
Alright.
Jesus. Do you have chocolate on them or something?
Selecting notebook will choose Dan's resolution to this chapter. Linda and Tommy will be disappointed. However, if you discover Linda's and Tommy outcome and haven't spooked them, you'll be able to find a compromise with them in the next chapter. Ah, in the next chapter. Okay,
Okay.
so.
E.
Alright. And now we've discovered the outcomes of your actions. The captain's asleep. Explore the house for clues about its past and then whisper your decision to Dan.
Huh. Wow, they got these paintings up really quickly.
I know. They just moved in.
Are those her paintings?
That
Could
is a
be.
good question.
It's. Oh. Alright. Oh, I guess we maybe select compromises now.
Yeah, it seems like it. Hit
Alright.
tab.
Okay, so we can still pick one of those.
And again, I shall leave that up to you.
I think I want to go with the game. Oh, what have we here? From the desk of Harold Baxter, January 15th, 1948. When does this game take place?
I don't know.
Mr. No, just keep going.
Do you want?
Mr. Lowry finally gave in and agreed to let me inspect the house. I believe he simply grew tired of hearing me ask, although I think deep down he knows I'm correct. Property like this simply doesn't change hands every year or two without a reason. I noticed the pattern when I was cleaning out old files, and this house kept coming up. It's changed owners 7 times in the last 13 years. I began digging, and not a single one of the sales was financially motivated. People just seem to keep deciding that they'd rather live somewhere else. Which doesn't add up in my mind. The view is striking. The isolation and privacy alone make it a great property. The remoteness can't be an issue. Certainly no one else who can afford this kind of home needs to work for money. It's a mystery, but that's why I'm here. Some sort of detective, maybe.
Perhaps. Mayhaps.
Anything in here?
Perhaps the bathroom contains a clue. Right, so. Remember, you do have to pick the compromise that you wanted as well.
Yeah.
You can just walk freely because they're asleep.
Right. I found that notebook. Nothing in that room. From the desk of Harold Baxter, January 16th, 1948. Is that before or after?
I think it's before.
Standing in the kitchen, drinking coffee and admiring the view, I simply don't understand it. Who wouldn't want to see this every morning? That appears to be the great question of 451 Timberline Road. I slept very well last night. It's a good thing the previous owners left the house furnished. It was just about as quiet as anywhere I've ever been. The only sounds today are the ocean and a few birds. After I finish breakfast, I plan to begin my inspection. Later. I was inspecting the upstairs walkway to make sure the railing was sturdy when I saw something odd downstairs. I'm not certain I can describe what it was. I've already talked myself halfway out of thinking it was anything at all.
Interesting.
It was probably just a trick of light coming through those big windows.
Or maybe it was a ghost.
Ooh.
Spooky.
Ooh, spooky. Oh. I guess you can't flicker the lights if they're not on.
Well, obviously not. The compromise.
Right. Just want to check for more notebooks. Yeah, we're just here.
Hit tab again real fast. You also find the compromise with each of the characters. So find the game.
Yes.
And now you select, and you walk up to Dan to whisper in his ear your decision.
Yeah, doesn't look like there's any more notebooks.
Nope, hit tab again just to make sure. Yep. I'm pretty sure you found everything.
Alright. It's not creepy at all.
Nope. Yes.
Huh?
Read this.
It came to Dan in a flash. He wrote down an idea in an old notebook before coming to the house. It had somehow fallen behind the desk in the bedroom, and so he no clue out, but gave him the idea to check where he found it. It was just the same. Instead of relaxing with Linda or playing with Tommy, he sat down and sat
Why
right
are you
over
reading
for
this?
hours.
Oh, it's timed. Oh, I did not realize it was timed.
Dan knew it was important to start the summer off on a good foot with Tommy, but he couldn't find the time to play as long as Tommy wanted. He knocked off early enough to sneak in 2 games and made sure to let Tommy win both. He was somewhat disappointed that they hadn't had more time together.
Seems like a fun board game.
It's hard to tell.
Oh.
Linda was upset that Dad wouldn't take even a single night off so they could catch up on things and spend time together. She spent the evening reading alone on the couch and drinking a bottle of wine by herself. She spent the next morning trying to deal with a hangover.
Oof.
Ew.
It was bad. Alright.
Alright, you wanna take this one?
Act number 2. It's
The show.
a shame we won't really have time to do one of the climax acts here. Oh, you just want to switch sides?
Oh.
Okay. We did get a compromise.
Play the board game for a little bit.
We did.
Yeah.
Okay. Whoops. Wow, this is sensitive. Okay.
I mean, you can turn it down if you want.
I'm good.
Why did we need to...
I need what?
I mean...
We're
why
walking
did
on the beach.
And like... You can see it from here, though.
You
Well,
gotta, you gotta inspect it. You gotta admire the fine detail Tommy put into that leg. He's wearing a blue shirt now.
Oh, yeah.
Be just like Pirate Pete on TV.
Well, I wish we heard the first part of that sentence.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
that's
oh.
the shirt's name. Could you yeah.
He's my new creative work. TJ gave me such a look when I told her I was going to cut back on my painting, but she doesn't have any kids, so there's no way she could understand. It's hard to top creating an entire person. Maybe she thought Dan told me I had to stay home. That would have been a very short conversation. Still, I can't ignore the fact that it's time to figure out what on hold means. What would it look like to go back full time? Do I want to?
Oh, cool. So we get an indicator for how many clues we need to find for each character.
We do?
We do. It was in the bottom right. Might have been new.
Oh.
You found the shell. A magic conch shell.
Or no Karina?
Oh, no, Karina.
Oh, yeah.
This note, what? This note good for one adventure signed. Oh, that's cute.
It's an adventure coupon. The best kind.
That's pretty cute.
And you got a picture because you played a board game.
Yep.
Wait, I think we already had that picture. Eh, whatever.
Hello.
Can you read it from there?
No, I gotta land.
No matter what set you off like that, I wouldn't have written. My fault. Let's both just calm down. I see now that it was stupid to ask if you knew any art agents. That's like you asking me if I know any professional sculptors. Dumb question, point taken. Believe me, no one's more worried about the schedule than I am. I think about it every day. I can't get away from it. Most nights I start thinking about it and can't stand it. My heart starts beating out of control and I have to get up and try to work just to calm down. I'm not slacking off, man. I shouldn't have made you think I was focused on anything else. I'll get everything sorted out. Seriously. Dan.
Ooh, he's in trouble.
Okay, so he asked his boss about, like, art agents.
I hear typing, by the way. In arts and entertainment news, the Westlake Gallery has announced a show by visiting artist Linda Kaplan. A resident of Laurelton, Mrs. Kaplan is visiting the coast with her family and has completed a new series she describes as an expression of restrained emotion using society's imposition on nature as a lens. Details of the show will be forthcoming. Local art enthusiasts will be doubly pleased to learn that the community center will be something, and we don't know. Can I?
I guess the setting is old enough that they still use typewriters and send like written letters,
That's true. Can I use this backpack?
like a sweet hiking backpack.
It does. It's for an adventure!
A free adventure.
Yeah, a free adventure.
Okay, yeah, you probably can. Here's the
Was one night. Like that happens all the time.
oh notebook on the table.
I saw that. There's also a note right there.
Yeah.
Like a ninja. Who do you think's first here? Hey, what's wrong? He just exhales, alright.
I found my notebook and it was all right there. Scott takes Alice to the lake to feed the swans, and he's too self-absorbed to switch up his go-to. And Sarah's there waiting to confront him. He ends up losing them both. It's simple, but it's a clean way to hit the past his anger theme. I have no clue how I forgot that part, but it doesn't matter now. It's like a damn book. I got the chapters to Paul on schedule, with enough time to do first-pass revisions. God, I'm glad that's over.
Alright, so.
Because we found the notebook.
Yeah, because we focus on the book. We have,
Got some work done.
yeah. I believe that's it. Greedy.
Every time I plot something, I think we'll hold together and fall to pieces. This thing was supposed to be done months ago, but the further I get, the harder it is to make it all work. Nothing's ever as simple as it seems at first. I'll think about a problem for days, finally come up with a fix, and then realize it breaks something somewhere else. I can barely hold all the threads together. Sometimes this thing just feels too big for me, and I want to burn it and walk away. But what else would I do? The deadlines don't help either. I can't think harder or faster. The stuff comes when it comes. Getting stressed out about it just makes it harder to get the words down. Like right now, I'm writing about the thing instead of working on the thing. Damn it, to get to work.
He's self-aware, that's important. Also, I almost got caught there.
But now,
Now we
looks
can
like
read this
you
note.
could look at the magazines on top of the shelf too.
Oh yeah, right. Friday, rap draft. Saturday, fam day. Sunday, dialogue pass / fix Alice. Revisions when? What these magazines? Shit! A little close.
Perfect.
Nailed it.
So did he put like slashes around fixed Alice to like italicize them? But
Maybe. That doesn't work in doesn't work when you're writing things down, right? The Literary Register May edition inside the Books of Summer. Adam Squires. The interview. America's top small run publishers.
one of Dan's magazines, I presume.
Makes sense to me.
What
He's.
about that notebook next to the typewriter?
I read that.
Oh, you did?
Oh, that one? Can't read.
Weird. It's like, kind of inconsistent.
Oh, I have to be in this one. What?
Hmm.
I just got out of here with this. Whatever. Who? Oh, I don't think anything's in the bathroom.
I've never seen too much in the bathroom.
But we know very well that a lot of stuff happens in the bathroom.
Oh yeah. Like the time he gets his own bathroom. What's Linda thinking?
Nothing's gonna change if he doesn't even try. It's very true. Maybe just equal parts.
Is she thinking of something in specific?
Oh, hello.
Specific or?
Putting on a show. Can you believe it? I've already got butterflies.
It's been so long. I'm glad it's a small gallery so I can ease my way back into things a bit. And I want to do it right. I'd forgotten how much work goes into things that aren't painting when it's time to put on a gallery. You know I could never stand all the logistical rigmarole. Plus, I have a piece I really want to finish before the show. So much to do. I want to take it seriously and go through the whole process, though, because if the show goes well, who knows? Hope to hear from you, and hope you can come, of course. Yours always, Linda.
Okay.
Yeah, I was worried someone's gonna be right behind me.
It's possible.
It can happen. Mrs. Kaplan, hello. We're thrilled to be exhibiting your work Thursday. I know this all came together a little last minute, but our secretary is only part-time and she sometimes gets behind. Much like Dan. I've sent along some forms and samples for the ad we plan to run in this week's paper. I know it's probably the last thing you want to worry about right now, but what's the point of putting on a show if no one wants to know about it?
It's true.
Anyhow, I know this is all a bit hectic, but while we might be small, we have a lot of heart, and we're very excited about your show. Nicholas Adams from the Westlake Gallery. So she's putting on an art show, and I'm going to sneak over here to support them.
Grayson Rogers.
There is nothing over here. Anything in the kitchen? Discarded. Ooh, I see what's
Okay,
in.
so Linda wants to have an art show, or she's having an art
Paul
show.
called again. Are you going to call him back, Lynn? Alright, let's see if we can infiltrate our memory here.
I'm guessing, like Dan asked Paul about art agents, they promote the show.
Perhaps.
Paul was not pleased. Understandably, I guess, but
Where is she?
not sure what Tommy wants though. An adventure?
He wants to go on an Avenger!
I mean, doesn't everyone?
That's true.
Yes.
Yeah, you have to be really close. Okay.
Yeah.
That's the kid's room.
Yeah. Like you don't need to use it, but it's so fast.
It is fast.
It's great for getting upstairs.
Screw walking.
I've really had it since we arrived and writing this one with a god-awful headache. Not a good track record so far. I tried to get Dan to take a night off last night, but he said he just didn't have the time.
No, it's okay.
So I opened
I bottled of wine myself after Tommy got to bed. Somehow finished this whole thing. Anyway, I should have eaten something and now I'm paying for it. Alright, this leaves my stomach still enough to figure out where we put the acid. It's gonna take a while to get used to where everything is.
She got hung over.
Because she had to finish an entire bottle of wine by herself. Is there anything underneath the dresser? Might have been just like some socks or something. Oh yeah. Nothing of too much consequence.
Nope. Let's check the art room. Yeah, that's what I thought.
What is it, Mommy? I don't know.
It's a.
Wait, that's a bird in a cage hanging from a tree.
It's probably the least abstract piece she's made so far.
Yeah, I'd have to agree. Is that it?
Oh, okay.
I can exit.
Ooh. Huh.
So that's her. Oh, you have to find. Chain myself to the type. So he wants to write more.
Simple enough.
How did I get out of this room before? Oh, right, like this.
And to snipe that lamp.
Yeah. Skill shot.
What
How
about,
did I get in? Oh, right here.
what about Tommy? Have we.
Dan could take care of the promo forums on the coffee table.
I mean, can she take care of the promo forms?
Probably. Daddy said he'd know my buddy here. Oh, we have to get his memory too.
Yeah, I think we've gotten all the clues.
You should be going in here to his room. Yeah.
Yeah. Sneak up on that child.
From behind.
Ah. Okay.
That okay.
Nothing has changed.
He's still sad.
He's still working on that picture.
Yep. It is a little disorienting, I'm not gonna lie.
Cool. Can we go?
Okay. So I think
Right.
read his mind.
Right. Take my bucket to the beach with Daddy. Okay. So, Dan can either continue working on this typewriter, Linda can have Dan work on the promo forms to help with the art gallery, or Tommy can take a bucket to the beach with Dad.
Well, we did kind of set, like, leave.
I think let's
Linda.
prepare their marriage a little bit, and
What do we compromise on?
I'm gonna compromise on the typewriter.
Yeah.
Just a bit, you know, like we're not trying to help them or anything. Wait, where are the forms?
On the
This is- this
that's
is
the
the-
coffee table.
This is the
yeah.
coffee table. This is the
Doing
forums. We're doing the forums.
All right.
Selecting the forum forums, which choose Linda's resolution. Darren and Tommy lose one. However, if you discover the outcome, you can yes.
Let's do it.
James, are you taking this next chapter?
No.
Okay.
All right. That is an option. We could actually do that.
What's that?
And then like the club would be like, well, crap, if they wanted to see how games would develop this was.
All right.
What was the option?
From the desk of Harold Baxter, January 17th, 1948. I'm now certain there's something strange with the light here. It must be those windows. I'm reviewing old deeds in the living area and saw some sort of flash of light out of the corner of my eye. I would assume the elevation would put the ocean too far away from the sun to reflect off a wave, but perhaps not. I looked, but there was nothing there except a strange shimmer, like heat above the asphalt off a hot road. It dissipated almost immediately. Perhaps some concentration of the light caused it. But on to work. I've begun cataloging possible options for the property. I owe Mr. Lowry a report by the 24th, and that was a day after the original thing that we read on the first day. All right. Forget
Alright,
walking upstairs.
Something spooky's happening.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually getting motion sick from that. Let's go with the typewriter compromise here first. Yes. And then let's read. From the desk of Harold Baxter, January 19th, so like 2 days after, 1948. I failed to log my activities yesterday as nothing of note occurred. There have been no tricks of light for 2 days, and I've grown certain that the ones I saw were reflections from the ocean improbably reaching the house. I've been able to focus on the task and am
Fix that.
probably and am suitably pleased with the condition of the property. I have also reached a decision on how to proceed. It came to me this morning as I stood in the conservatory admiring the beauty of the forest. I hadn't begun my work yet and was thinking of nothing in particular when an idea came into my head fully formed. I was surprised that it appeared with such clarity, but it's not unheard of for the mind to ponder a question in the subconscious. As for the idea, it was quite simple. I will buy the house myself.
Huh.
Interesting.
A suggestion.
This is also an interesting kind of marker for how Dan's book is going. The more wads of paper he has here is how badly the book is doing.
It's about the same as before, I think.
Yeah.
So we could still search for more journals, maybe.
I think there's usually only two. I'll check here, but I don't think. Yeah, I don't think the kid would have one. So we're going to help with the flyers, and then he's going to write a little bit on his book. The art show was a huge opportunity for Linda, so after getting an earful from Paul, Dan spent Saturday working on an announcement ad for the local paper. He called every writer he knew to ask if their agents knew anyone in the art world, and on the fourth call, he got lucky. The effort paid off. The show was a hit.
Cool.
Yeah, support artists.
That's true. Dan knew he couldn't deliver a finished paper on time, but he decided that sending a rough draft would be better than sending nothing at all. He called Paul to warn him about the state of the work. Paul understood. He even thanked Dan for his honesty, and though the chapter was in its early stages, Paul saw enough promise to keep the publisher at bay a little longer.
Neat.
Poor Tommy, though.
The child became a serial killer.
Exactly. Oh, that's sad. Tommy spent Saturday playing by the window, looking out at the beach and wishing his dad wasn't so busy doing grown-up things. He tried to use the shovel that came with his bucket as a jump for his cars, but it was too light and kept sliding out of the way. It was weeks before he played with his bucket again. Aw.
So you just sat down,
Torturing
staring at
small
the
animals
ocean.
and
Basically.
you can tell it's like he's on the downside.
He is. The funeral.
Oh,
that,
sounds
that's
like a
not.
happy one.
Yeah.
Got a phone call.
Oh.
I wonder what it was about.
Oh wow. Three freebies right there on the coffee table.
Yeah. But how free are they? Hmm. Mark the 21st of this month on your calendars for one day only. Watch the world famous Fighter 5 as they scream across the sky. Witness death-defying feats of flying in a display unlike anything you've ever seen. Guaranteed to blow you away. Don't miss it. Cool.
Yep. Acrobatics. Grandma.
So,
Alright then.
Linda, one of 3 clues. You sure there was something else on the table?
I think it was only those 2, yeah. Maybe keep looking around. Oh wait, there was something on the table next to the
Ooh.
record player.
Yeah, well, she's probably just gonna come and watch TV.
Not gonna read their thoughts.
Oh. Keep it together.
For Tommy. For Tommy!
Oh. Oh, there's Dan. Does he even know?
He can pull off this book, man. He can do it.
See, the wine is gone.
I don't know.
It's like a bottle of hot sauce or something.
Paprika. Was Tommy? Oh, I thought the kite was Tommy.
Oh,
Is that an Eskimo jacket he drew on his dad?
can't really tell. It's too far. I don't think.
You could go back to the living room now, though.
Ah.
Never mind.
Yeah, just keep walking. Let's see what's upstairs in the meantime.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm getting motion sick from this.
Shoes.
He's having fun with his cars.
Yeah. Making the car sounds. Anything on. Oh, yeah.
It's true. Why do they just leave all the lights in the house on?
Yeah.
What a waste of power.
Because I hate that art.
Yeah. That Earth thing, not real. It's just,
It's, they don't even have to be on for you to use them anyway.
it's true.
Uh,
How can we tell she's crying from this note? Is it like... I was kind
I
of
mean,
a little
look how
tears
sad that
coming.
ellipsis is. That's
It's-
you can see that's a sad ellipsis.
It's a sad ellipses right there.
Alright, let's quickly,
You could go for his memory.
what is he talking about?
I don't know, man.
Alright, I think Dan still has more clues though. I don't think he found any of his clues actually.
Always check the art studio. It's usually a good place for
Let's see.
clues.
Same one as
about Linda.
before.
Linda Kaplan.
Wait, what? What's he talking about?
Can't figure out some of the... Maybe he's reading something, I don't know.
Oh.
His dad had work.
And mommy had an art show.
What the fuck?
Oh, there's something.
There is some... This, I think there's like 3 things in this room.
Okay. Yeah, I see something there. Just wait for her to. Okay.
Read her thoughts.
Oh shit, that's the wrong button.
Jump. Oh.
What?
Wait, I'm sorry. So we have the option to... Is the... I'm guessing the option is going to be skip the funeral, which is just sad.
I don't want to skip a funeral.
Yeah, I don't want to skip the funeral either. Jeez.
It's a funeral, man.
a Joe.
At least I'll always have you. I miss you, Grandma Joe. And I'll never forget you.
Aw. There's also the one on the wall there, but
So
she is very. I wouldn't. She's way too close.
Yeah. Let's see. Doesn't look like there's anything else in this room though. Is that the? So has he just been working on the same painting?
Look, she's added some detail there.
Yeah.
Some shading.
I remember there was like the first time it was just kind of a blobbish kind of thing. I wonder if that's the same. I don't really know how to paint. Not like that.
Oh,
Alright.
James, do you think you could paint that?
Visiting artist Linda Kaplan's show this week was a talk of the local art world. Hosted at the Westlake Gallery, the collection on display was striking. The artist, joined by her husband and son, was on hand to discuss her work with the guests. It filled the room nearly to capacity. Unlike other recent shows, this one...
Blah 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 blah.
Ooh. Good. Alright. So we still need to find out... Yeah, I think we need to...
I think we need to read that still. Go for it. Go.
Hold on.
What are you doing?
Yep. Heard the footsteps. Oh. Oopsie.
Good one.
My hand keeps moving.
We definitely can't get it now. No.
That doesn't happen at all.
Hmm.
What is that? Is that maybe that's
Like
not
an
his
astronaut, or
maybe that's not his dad, and he's like, I'm happy with
that
some
guy
other
doesn't have a
person's dad."
mustache.
That's true. Maybe that's the signal that Tommy's request is dad needs to shave his dumb mustache.
Alright, well, one of his clues was like the air show, I think. So I'm guessing he probably wants to go to that,
That's true.
and it's probably the same day
You're gonna
as the.
stand right next to the note we need to read, Dan.
This is my frustration shake. Hmm. He probably means a toy. Okay.
Hey, I'm sorry. Hi.
Oh,
Go. Oh. Do you think you could go for the kitchen one?
I think I can't really see what they're doing. Okay, so she's just looking at the window. He's looking away.
Yeah, I'd go for it real fast. I don't know what the kid is, but is this thing announced yet? Oh, maybe it's talking about the due date for the book or the release date or something.
Maybe. That seems pretty soon though.
It is. This is true.
I mean, he's barely got drafts, so
Yeah, I know. We're only 3 chapters in to the game.
he hasn't even figured out his plot yet. It sounds like
He's got characters in there.
it has a scene by the lake or something. Hey, where's Tommy's room?
Right there, I think.
Oh.
What? That's a strange thought to be having, Tommy.
Oh no.
He just said ... up in heaven ...
Question mark?
Oh yeah, check his office there.
Aha.
Haha.
Oh, stack of. Oh, what's that? Oh, where is everyone?
Well, you're right. It seems to be that Tommy wants to fly in a plane or something.
Okay. Yep, okay. Where's everyone?
You're not gonna read the stack of pages on his desk?
I just don't wanna.
This is one of my pet peeves, right? People do move the mice and they'll put them back. I will return it.
What?
Okay.
What?
You can't read it?
No, it's not lighting up or anything.
Oh.
Probably his manuscript. Oh.
I actually don't know why, but it is making a motion save. It's weird. It usually doesn't happen for games like this.
I wonder if there's like an option.
Maybe it
Just
might,
a
it
big
might be the
screen.
motion blur or something. Oh yeah, the FOV or something.
Okay, so he's got a Dan has a signing for his book.
Nice.
Same day as the funeral. Probably the same day as the
Ooh,
art
that
show.
sucks.
So he's got to choose between the funeral and the.
Signing. Wait, but his book isn't out yet. Wait, what, are you sure it's a signing?
Maybe it's done a previous book.
Oh yeah. Right.
Okay, so
Yeah, that's right. I believe he did have a previous book.
Ah. That's the same.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, Squires was there.
Yeah, the Y.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, weirdo. I wonder if that's maybe it's just like signifying his progress with the book.
Oh,
Now he's got
maybe.
all these pages out.
Oh yeah, instead of them being all crumpled, that makes sense.
Yeah, I guess that's his idea journal. Alright, sounds like Dan has another clue out. So right now I definitely want to do the funeral
Yeah,
because some things just take precedent, you know?
it's true. But who will you compromise with, though?
That's the question, yeah. I feel like Dan is doing okay.
Read their thoughts? Read their thoughts?
Oh yeah.
He's still, man, he's really held on that. You should check the
Yeah.
memories as well while you're at it.
Alright.
You can probably
think-
get behind him.
I think we're clear.
Yeah, gotta get real close.
Alright, so got this guy still up there.
Yep.
Ah.
This is the
Cool.
same painting. He's still working on it, you know. Third edition.
Still nothing in here.
Is that his own bathroom?
I
Or
guess
is that just,
so.
Is that just the upstairs bathroom?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, opens right into his bedroom, so. I mean, it's nice.
I guess.
He can have his own bathroom.
Also, if this really is in Florida, it got messed up by Hurricane Irma.
Florida?
Hurricane Irma. Because I believe this is in Florida.
That was in. That was in Oregon.
Oh yeah, you're right. Never mind. I don't know why, but when I read the OR, I immediately thought it was Orlando, but like that's a city. That's not a state.
Yeah, I think this is manuscript's got like page number.
Yeah.
State is all the same. City and country is all the same too.
Downstairs, perhaps.
Oh yeah. Right, we're in Tommy's thing.
Aw.
I guess that's yeah. Ah. Okay, yeah.
Ooh.
So he wants to go to the air show.
Let's go to the air show. Yep. We gotta go to Linda's memories.
Yeah, and find another clue for Dan. Did we check the thing in the kitchen?
No, we did not.
Okay, I think.
Now seems like a good time. Yeah. Go, just go.
Oops.
Guys,
Nobody saw it. Nobody saw it.
Just go,
Nope.
hurry, go. Oh wait, we did.
Oh, right.
Never mind.
Oh. Okay. All right. I think we. Oh.
we definitely got the desk. We didn't get that though. We did not.
Now these guys.
Yes. Wait, is there a thing next to that chair? What's that blue thing over there?
It's like a backpack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Presumably Tommy's. Yeah, I think it's like his race car backpack. Yeah, I can't check it with Tommy looking.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can read Linda's memories.
In their room? Art gallery. And the art.
Let's
foyer.
see, that's the first floor, I think.
Yes, it is. Behind the staircase.
Yep.
Oh, there she is. Oh, come on. Well,
Gang's all here. Where's
Dan went to the kitchen.
That's no help.
That isn't. No, he's coming back. Oh, this is the bucket. Aw.
A little dejected bucket by the corner.
Have to boy it. Have to be the 21st. What do I say? You could try and hop out. No.
No.
Yeah, Dan would definitely. Oh,
Oh.
yeah, definitely no. Go. No, get closer.
Yes.
Nice.
Okay. Oh.
Oh my god. We just got home and wow. Now I wish we had a bigger house. It was packed. But I guess it's like a bar being loud and crowded. It just makes people think it's cooler. What an experience. So many people said that the promo in the paper caught their eye. It stood out from the usual notices. Anna got a call with the agent Dan found scheduled on Tuesday. I don't know how I'll feel in the morning, other than hungover. Right now, I want that rush again.
So I guess this is before she found out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Okay.
I imagine the second floor. Or in the art studio, actually check that first before you go up.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah.
I'd put that in my house.
It's symbolic because it's a bird in a cage.
Oh.
Yeah, see, I'm
Yeah.
going deep
On a tree.
on a tree, so, you know, it's dangerous if it falls out and can't fly.
Yep.
I'm assuming that's her getting the letter that Grandma Joe died.
Yeah, probably. Well, I think I think it was like a eulogy that she was writing here.
Oh, yeah.
Like the one that
Oh, after.
with the sad ellipsis.
Yeah, after she found out.
Okay. Alright, and
Get ready to jump to a light.
yes.
Nice. And now we just need dance. Oh, read the memory first.
Huh?
Read that out. He needs to call and buy a ticket if he's coming to the funeral.
The telephone, I guess.
Yeah.
I know there's a specific telephone.
And get
but-
Dan. Well, you don't have to get Dan's unless you want to compromise. If you want to compromise with Tommy, then you don't have to read it.
Dan, fake news. Got a call from Bracket Books in Eugene, and they want you to do a reading from Winsong. Yeah, this is probably his clue.
Probably.
Maybe even some Q&A, some book signings, all that good stuff. I think you should do it. Back, and I'm going to be pretty pissed if you don't. Yeah. Bracket is a big outlet, so if this goes well, orders for the new book will definitely go up. I don't need to remind you how long it's been since Tramer's Way came out. If you don't keep your name out, no one will even notice when you finish the new book, whatever it's called. Oh, speaking of the new one, why don't you read some of it too? Maybe the second chapter you sent me last month. That one was pretty good. Bracket Books, Eugene, the 21st. See you there. Fall. P.S. You know the long game, right? Nailing this one could mean even mean a bigger advance on the next book. I'm gonna be pretty pissed if you don't.
Well, he's being honest with you. You know, you were honest with him last chapter. He's being honest with you.
Yep.
You better do it. You
Yeah.
jerk. Right, so all that's left is Dan's memories, I believe.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Where did he?
Always check his writing studio.
So let's see if we can turn that motion sickness.
I would appreciate it.
Okay. What do you think?
I don't think. I don't know. A line? What's a line view? Hover over that. Anti-aliasing isn't gonna help. Yeah, hit off. I think the snapping might help. See? Yeah, that's probably better.
Did it like turn around
It
before?
it automatically like 360s to where the light is facing. Or 180s.
Okay, yeah, that should be.
I
fine.
think that's better for me. Were you getting motion sick or was it just me? Because I do tend to get motion sick
Not
easy.
too much.
Okay. That's fair.
All right.
Get him on the stairs. Do it. I would totally go for it.
Nah, I wouldn't.
You're not gonna risk it.
Hey, bud.
So you can tell they're not happy.
The obligatory greetings.
Like, hey, how's it going?
Still going on about that. Right now, I am leaning towards.
God damn it.
Right now, I'm leaning towards like going to the funeral and compromising with Tommy.
I would agree. It sucks that the book that he misses
Yeah,
the talking opportunity, but
I feel like
family. This is the family
Yeah.
chapter.
yeah,
My grandmother just died. We gotta,
yeah. It's about family, and yeah, like you said, with the grandmother died, and
it's important.
yeah,
Maybe he can. I mean, it's weird, right? Like, if he was at like a regular 9 to 5 job, then he just asked for like a day off or something to go to the funeral. But now it's just like he's an independent person. He has his deadlines are all the time. Go.
all right. Where are you? Where is he going?
You can totally get him here. Gotta get close.
Nobody ever does anything in the bathroom.
Roger after us, just haul off. Listen, that's nothing. At least I can take him out who's work and things as long as we move forward. He seems like the ideas bigger, but of course he has the food. Fair enough. It was rough around. I can't imagine that how that makes sense.
So I guess because we compromised.
Yeah, didn't go too badly.
Yeah, probably not. Huh. Huh.
Aw.
Alright.
Aw.
Yeah.
I'm still leaning toward Tommy, toward doing the funeral and then.
Yeah, I feel like I don't know how it is with like writing books, but the signing doesn't seem so important.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
What
When
if
there's
he
resolution.
fails because you didn't do a signing?
That's true.
I no.
What if the whole world just collapses?
The universe was depending on that signing, Dan. You fool.
Yeah, what if one of his
Oops.
fans?
Oh yeah, no, that's it. That's what you wanted, right?
Oh, yeah.
One of his fans
Like it
is
doesn't-
just like a maniac. And he's like, you didn't sign. I'm gonna kill everyone in my neighborhood. This is the worst I've ever come with. Yeah.
Wow.
You gotta think about these things.
Just got deep.
Just go with it.
From the desk of Harold Baxter, January 22nd, 1948. Okay, that's like when he was supposed to send in his report or something.
Yeah, it's like 3 days.
A final entry before I depart. Bank would no doubt prevent me from purchasing the house due to the inherent conflict of interest, but given its history of frequent ownership changes, I feel confident the mortgage department will be glad to have the property off their hands. I believe I can set up a trust or perhaps a shell company and convince Mr. Lowry that we must part with the property for less than market value. I feel certain I can appeal to his conservative nature. I believe it will prove to be a shrewd investment as a rental property, and I think I now understand why people do not stay for extended periods. I find myself unable to describe this feeling precisely, but in my time here I found my mind drifting in strange ways, as if it was not always my own.
Oh.
But the natural beauty is undeniable. Perhaps shorter visits are wiser use of the property. Yes, I believe that is a fine idea indeed. Okay,
Yeah.
so I guess
I guess the ghost was like, hey, you should have people stay here so I can solve their problems.
well, we say solve.
Yeah. But see, it seems like there are 2 journals in each of these, so just find the other one then.
Hmm.
Pop over.
So I'm guessing Mr. Baxter probably bought the house and
Just venting it out.
yeah,
It's Airbnb before Airbnb.
I guess
Airbnb and G.
I'm guessing his company's the same that rented it out to the Kaplans.
Maybe.
Where could it be?
You can get haunted Airbnbs.
I'd rather not.
Why not? I mean, as long as the ghost is not like murder.
As long as it's just like a playful, like, ooh, hi, hi.
Do they
here."
screen their ghosts?
Yeah, do they check their ghosts
Huh?
for dangerous stuff?
Yeah,
And
we
you can get a murdery ghost if you want to.
September 4th, 1961.
That's after, right?
Yeah, like significantly after.
The Diary of Claire Bradford. We're here, so why don't I feel more excited? This was supposed to be fun, just Roger and me. Mom and Dad think we're here with Ben and Laurie, but of course that was just a trick. Nope, just Roger and me in this big house by the ocean for the whole week. I'm sad to see that there's no piano here, but I suppose a week without practice won't be doing much harm. I guess maybe being alone with Roger that long is what's making me feel nervous, though why should that be? He's my fiancé, after all. If I'm supposed to spend the rest of my life with him, I doubt I shouldn't be worried about spending the week with him, should I? Everyone has second thoughts before they get married, right? So I'm guessing...
Now we're gonna follow the story of a new family living in a house.
Yay!
Alright, listen to. Who are you whispering to? Check. Hit tab. Hit tab.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I already got the...
Yes, you
magazine.
did the compromise.
It's like as Claire was rented it to by the Baxter.
Yep.
But Dan couldn't bear the thought of
Kevin's
Linda going
fast.
to the funeral alone, so he brought a ticket and flew to Denver with her. The funeral was hard for Linda, but having Dan there made it easier to bear. They stayed up late the night of the funeral as Linda told Dan stories of they talked
They
about
walked
it.
up. Yeah, they talked about the grandparents.
Dan sat Tommy down and did his best to explain why they couldn't go to the air show. Tommy had a crying fit. Dan eased the blow by promising to take him to the next one. Then they drove to town and they went from the store to store until they found a plain toy for Tommy, who loved it. It's a pretty sweet toy.
It is. That's awesome.
Oh.
Ouch.
Paul was livid when Dan called and said he couldn't make it the reading. Dan was used to his agent laying into him, though. What really worried him was that he hadn't got a chance to work on the chapter Paul had asked him to read. That gnawed at him. He knew he couldn't afford to keep putting the book second if he wanted it to be his best work. Okay.
Actually, it's 4.
And that's how the Kaplan's first month at the house on the cliff came to an end.
Oh wow, what a natural end for a stream. Okay.
And everyone was sad. The end.
Yeah, and everyone had a miserable life. Dan sent a work in progress to his agent, who was glad to see that Dan had gotten back on track. They were both hopeful that Dan could maintain his focus and write the book when he delivered on the promise he had worked so far.
Not bad, not bad.
The next day, Dan made good on a promise to take Tommy into the woods and look for arrowheads, though he barely had the time. Tommy could tell his father was disinterested, but once he found an arrowhead, his spirits improved a bit. Dan waited while Tommy explored, but didn't join in, and shortly after Tommy found a long arrowhead, then they returned home.
Okay, that could be worse, I guess.
It's true. Ooh. A few nights later, Dan and Linda got a babysitter and drove into town for a date. Dan surprised Linda by giving her a necklace he'd snuck into town to buy the day before, and Linda surprised him back when she gave him a watch he said he had his eye on. When they got home, they crept upstairs, made sure Tommy was asleep, and they made love like it was their wedding night again.
Cool.
Yeah, okay. Well, TMI, jeez.
Alright, what do you want to do?
What do you
Want to keep playing? Or?
No, we should probably end because it is 4.
Alright.
And we gotta
Hey, it's still
transition.
2 more months and the story was just beginning. Play the novelist.
Yeah, play the
Yeah.
novelist to find out the rest, what happens, although you will get a different order of chapters.
Possibly.
And you will get to decide your own decisions. Thank you for watching the
Possibly.
Game of the Month stream. We're really sorry about the technical difficulties that happened. We may be streaming it again next week because if Super Mario 64 Online doesn't work or we just can't get it to work, then we'll just do that instead.
You'll find out about the full house.
We'll do the next 3 chapters because I think roughly 3 chapters.
Oh
It's
no.
like 2 hours. And hopefully we won't get motion sick that time because I don't know what happened.
And we'll have to deal with fewer lights in the house.
Oh.
Somebody actually...
They've actually decided to start caring about the environment. Alright, so...
Well, that's good for the earth, but bad for us.
Bad for us. Yep, thank you for watching the Game of the Month stream.
Alright. And goodbye.
And goodbye. Woo. Okay, look at the camera and wave. Yeah, keep doing that. Yeah.